Hello guys and welcome to the video. My name's Vocktile and today we are going to be building a warped and crimson tree farm that is survival friendly and very easy to build and uses very little resources. Now the rates of this farm is pretty good. We get about almost 17 full stacks of wood an hour. And this is about an average of how much wood you can expect to get. You can also get quite a lot of warped roots and warped warp blocks and shroomlights and also a few other bits and bobs from this farm as well, because it's not exactly 100% efficient with its bone meal, but since it is an AFK survival friendly farm, we're not expecting to make this thing the most efficient thing, more something that's better suited for people who don't exactly have the best redstone ability, but also want quite a lot of wood. So this farm is perfect for you guys. Now, to use this thing, you simply want to get yourselves a netherite axe if you have one, but you could also just use your fists. Yep, that's right, you can use this farm with your fists, and that's pretty good, but I advise against it because you won't be getting as fast rates as you would be if you're using a netherite axe. Now you might see that I got 2 beacons here, and that's because if you are going to fully AFK at this farm, you want to have a regeneration beacon going, because over time in Bedrock Edition, while mining anything that is, for example, or killing things, I think now. Yep, both killing and mining in Minecraft will make you lose hunger, especially in easy, normal, or hard difficulties. But if you have the ability to switch it to peaceful, then just stick it in peaceful and then run this farm, because then that way you don't need to have a second beacon. Now, the fastest way to have this farm running is with a haste 2 beacon though, so you do want to have a haste 2 beacon if you do have a beacon lying around. So, to get this farm started, the first thing you want to do is get yourself an inventory full of blocks that aren't gotten in this farm. So, I'm going to fill it with that, right? And preferably you want to stick a chest beside your farm so that you can stick all your stuff safely in a chest there. So if you do die while using this farm, unlikely, but it's a possibility, all your stuff is safely in a chest beside it. So what we're going to do, we're going to turn it on and we're going to stick ourselves in survival, so we'll get that done, right? And now what we're going to do is we're going to come into here and we're going to go up this water stream, and we're just going to hold the mine button while looking down. And as you can see, the water will perfectly push us through, and then we'll have this water come down and safely bring us down to where the tree has grown to. Now the weird thing with warped and crimson tree farms is that they will grow to be very tall, or they might just be regular tree height. So we have it going very high up into the sky a little bit, and then we're gonna just sit here until a tree grows. And once a tree does grow, you'll see that this piston will come up, and we will use our big fat head, and we are going to go right along where that string is. If you can see it, it's right there. Now if you simply want to exit this farm, it's real simple. All you got to do is, once you finish mining the tree and you come down here, instead of going down there, you're just going to come out to here, and that is how you stop using the farm. Very simple, real easy, and doesn't use too much resources to build. Maybe a little bit of hoppers, but then you could also just reduce that and stick bone meal separately into each one. Anyway, turn that off and I'll show you guys how to build it. So, to build this farm, the first thing you're going to want to do is grab yourself some blocks, and you're going to go 1, 2, and you're going to stick yourself a pressure plate on top of there. The next thing you're going to do is come over to here, and you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to build 1 there and 1 there. You're going to continue this one out here, and then go another 2 there, 1 up there, and then you're going to stick a block here with a piston on top. Boom. Now that that's done, I want you to stick redstone along here, and I want you to stick a redstone dust there, and we're going to continue this like so. We're going to stick redstone here, 2 redstone there, some more blocks, and we're going to stick a block there. We're now going to grab ourselves target blocks, and we're going to stick 1 there, and we're going to stick 1 there. We're then going to grab comparators, and we're going to stick one there, and we're going to flip ourselves around and stick another 2 there. Now that that's done, you're now going to grab yourself a repeater and then a piece of redstone dust. On top of this target block, you're going to stick a redstone torch, and we're going to stick ourselves a observer into that block, and we're going to stick a bell on top like that. We're then going to stick a piston on the back of this with a trapdoor facing like that. Okay, continuing on, we are going to then grab ourselves some hoppers, and what we're going to do is we're going to get them going into a chest. I'm going to stick that chest right here. Now this is where your output for all your stuff is going to be, and you're going to stick 3 hoppers like so. We're also going to stick a piece of soul sand right there for the meantime. We're then going to come over to the back of here, and we're going to stick a block on top of there. We're going to stick 4. We're going to come out the back here. We're going to stick a block there and a block there. And we're also going to stick 1, 2, 3 blocks there. Now with our dispensers, we're going to stick 1 there, another 1 there. We're then going to stick a block there and stick a dispenser there and another dispenser there. We're also going to fill that in for now. Alrighty. From there, what you want to do is grab yourself a piston. And what we're going to do with that is we are going to stick it right here. We're also going to stick ourselves a block of warped Mycelium there. It doesn't have to be warped Mycelium. You could also have it as the other one, which is crimson Nylium. And that is how you'll get your red trees. So if you want the blue trees, put your crimson. If you want blah, 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 blah. If you want warped, put down warped. If you want crimson, stick down crimson. So stick your crimson there and stick your crimson there, or stick your warped there and your warped there. Now that you've done that, you're going to switch those out when you want different trees. But continuing on, we're going to grab ourselves some observers. Boom, boom, boom. And then we're going to stick another 4 on top of that. We're going to stick a block right there and a torch like so. Grabbing another one there, 2 torches, piston, and like that. Redstone block. Get ourselves some blocks like that, 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to come over to here and we're going to stick a block there. And we're going to stick a block there. We're also going to bring that out and stick a piston on the back of that. Get rid of that. Get ourselves a target block. We're going to stick 1 there, and then we're going to build out this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we're going to stick redstone there, and then we're going to grab ourselves comparators, and we're going to stick them like 1, 2, and 3, 4. Now that you've done that, you're going to stick yourself a redstone repeater, and you stick that on 4. We're going to stick a block there and a block there, and we're going to continue this up to there and then stick redstone along there like that. Beautiful. We can also stick redstone there for now. So from there, what you want to do is then grab yourself some blocks, and you're going to build this out, and you're going to stick a repeater there, and you're going to get some redstone dust and stick some dust there. From there, what you want to do is come here, and what we're going to do is we're going to stick the block there, target block there. We're going to stick another block there and another block on top. We're also going to stick a block on top of there, torch, repeater, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to go a piece of redstone and another piece of redstone. We're going to bring this around and stick 1, 2 there, and we're going to stick a lever and stick that on. Next, we're going to grab ourselves some observers. We're going to stick 1 there, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to come to here, and we're going to go 1 across, and then come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that one's pointing that way. Now that that's done, what we want to do is we're going to stick 1 there and 1 there. Now that that's done, we're also going to stick a block into that one, a block into that one, a block down to like that. We're going to stick 1 there, and then another like that. And then with this one, 1 like that, and 1 like that, with that like that. We're also then going to stick 1 like that with a block there. Now continuing on, we're also going to stick 1 into there, and we're going to stick 1 into there. So now we're going to grab ourselves our droppers, and we're going to stick 1, 2, 3 into that one. I'm going to come over to here, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 into that one, And we're going to come over to this side, and we're going to do the same. 1, 2, and come a bit closer. 3. Beautiful. Alright, then that's done. We're going to stick a hopper there, hopper there, hopper there. Come along here. And there's our soul sand. So we want to come to about, I think it was, we'll go here for now. Now, continuing on, we're going to continue this floor all the way to where this lever is. And we're just going to build this up like so. Beautiful. And what we want to do is we want to grab ourselves some trapdoors. And we want to stick a trapdoor there and there. 1, 2. We're going to stick a trapdoor there and there. Trapdoor there and there. And a trapdoor there and there. We're also going to grab ourselves some glass. And we're going to stick glass on top of there. Glass on top of there. And we are going to stick glass out here. Right there. And we're going to stick glass there. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to grab ourselves some buttons. And we're going to stick a button there. And we're going to stick a button there. And we're going to continue this glass to this wall here. And we're going to stick a trapdoor here and a trapdoor there. We can now stick some water right here. And that's going to flow right to there. I'm going to stick some water in there. Water in here. And water in here. We're then going to cover this up. Boom. 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 And then on this side, instead of glass, we're going to stick solid blocks. And we're going to stick that up to there for now. We're also going to continue this up. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom. And this one as well. Beautiful. Okay, so continuing from there, what we want to do is grab ourselves our hoppers. And what we're going to do is we're going to stick one right there. And we're going to bring these ones. And we're going to go from here. We're going to get rid of that glass. We're going to stick a hopper there, a hopper into there, and then a hopper into there. Now that that's done, we're going to come on to these, and then we're going to come around here. And we are going to stick a hopper going into this block, like so. And we are going to get rid of that, and we're going to get rid of that and stick hoppers going into there. Now from this one, what we're going to do is we're going to bring these hoppers along, and we're simply going to stick one like that. Now we're going to stick a chest up here. Boom. And we're going to finish off this side. So we're going to extend this platform a little bit more. We're going to stick it up to there, and then we're going to grab ourselves some ladders. And we're going to bring those up to there and put in another trapdoor there, and you can stick a piece of glass there and a trapdoor there. Right, now that that's done, you know that this is where you stick all your bone meal, and the best way to have this done is to have a bone meal farm directly supplied into this hopper here. So instead of putting a chest, you're going to have a water filter or one-way system going straight into here, filling up all your bone meal for this farm. So for now, it's just going to be a chest input. Boom. Right. We're also going to finish up this area, tidy it up a bit. So we're going to put walls along here, and boom. I'm also going to stick some trapdoors there to make it look tidy. Now you might be wondering why I haven't stuck trapdoors along here, and that's because they're going to be deleted because of how the tree grows for the warped and crimson trees, and sometimes you get things that grow all the way down to here. So this is where the netherrack block is, and the tree will grow anywhere above that in an area that is from the center and then 4 blocks out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's what we've done here. There's our center, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is our 4x4 area from the tree center. So this area cannot have any blocks that are hoppers or got any air in them. So trapdoors and hoppers just don't work. That's why this is built out of observers and droppers and dispensers instead of hoppers, which would be a lot smarter, but warped and crimson trees are a bit weird. Anyway, now that that's done, what we want to do is we want to put some solid blocks down, and I'm going to stick blocks like so, and I'm going to bring it also up to the height of where we've built that for now. Now coming over here, What we want to do is grab ourselves some glass, and we're going to stick one piece of glass there, another piece of glass there, and then we're going to grab ourselves our redstone, and we're going to continue this up all the way to here, which is 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Now from there we're going to go glass, oop, boom, glass, 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 and glass. We're going to stick a solid block and a solid block. Now we're going to grab a redstone torch there, and we're going to stick redstone on top of all this glass. And you can see that goes all the way up here and turns that torch off. So from there, what you want to do is you want to stick a piece of redstone there and a block there, and then we're going to continue that going up 8 blocks with some glass. So we're going to grab our glass and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we're going to go from there and we're going to go 1, 2, and 3, and we're going to stick redstone all on that. So boom, 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 boom. And once you're up here, you got your 1, 2, 3. We're going to stick a block going into there. We're going to grab ourselves a redstone torch. We're going to stick that on top. Another one there. Piece of redstone torch. And then we're going to grab ourselves a sticky piston. And we're going to stick that like that with a trapdoor on there. We're going to stick a piece of redstone on top of that piston. And now that that's done, what we want to do is then come down with some glass. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then we're going to go a solid block and a solid block there. And then we're going to go like that. And we're going to go solid blocks right there. 1, 2, some solid blocks there. Some more glass. And we're going to continue this. And this should be aligning with our hole. So now that we know that this is where our hole is, we're going to build up these walls. And we're going to build this all the way up to here. This one all the way up to here. And the last 2 as well. Alrighty, now that you've built up all your walls, the next thing you're going to do is then destroy that block there. And we're going to continue this along like so. We're also going to continue and put a block along like so. 1, 2, 3. We're going to stick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to stick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buttons like that. And then on this one, we're going to stick a piece of glass there. And we're going to continue this like so. And this hole right here should be aligning with your water right here. So now that we know that's like that, we're also going to build up these walls. Now we're going to do glass on these 3, but we're going to do solid blocks on this one because this is within the tree growing area, so we don't want these blocks replaced. We're going to go like so, and we'll continue this up like so. Alright, now that you've successfully done your tube and your water column is going correctly and bubbling at the top like so, you should be bouncing on top of the bubbles that are produced by the water elevator. The water elevator. And from there, what we're going to do is grab our glass and we're going to build up our walls. So we're going to stick glass around like so. And we're going to continue this platform out 1 more. We're also going to stick a hole there. And we're going to stick walls like so. We're also going to stick a wall on top of there. We're then going to continue the glass along like so. And we're going to stick glass like that and like that. We're also going to stick an observer there with string there. We're going to stick ourselves a dispenser on there with ourselves a block there. We're now going to continue this with water going like so, and the water should be looking just like this going along the cobblestone wall. Now that's done correctly, we're going to stick ourselves a daylight sensor there, and we're going to stick a button right here. We're also going to stick a button here and a button here, and then we're going to stick water right here. And now that that's done, the last thing we need to do is stick a bucket of water in here and make sure it's not activated. It needs to be unactivated because it only wants to be activating when you go past it like this and you see the water comes down like so. So the last thing you need to do with this farm is quite simple. All you need to do really is just simply get your cobblestone wall or any wall, and you're going to stick 4 like that, and you're going to stick the glass around this like so. And the main reason why we have the glass here is so that the wall stays the same, because if that glass was gone, this wall would be different and you would get stuck on this end piece. So that's why we have the glass behind it, so that they're all pointing just like these bottom ones and they're all the same size. And there we go. That is how you build a warped and crimson tree farm. Now, if you're new to the channel, I highly suggest subscribing for this great quality content, except not this great English speaking skills. I don't know what's up lately, but I get muddled over my words all the time. Like, you have no idea how many times I've muddled up my words making this video. But it's good, because I've finally made a video for you guys. It's been quite a while, so I apologize for that. But I should be back at it. And subscribe, honestly. I'm always going to be around trying to make content for you guys, so yeah. How do I do my outro? Oh yeah, bye bye.